Okay, so now that I have it going towards the back, you see it's going towards the back. You're going to put it in this little latch right here. Make sure it's tight. And see, I'm holding the camera with one hand and threading it with another, so it's kind of hard to do. But we're going to get through this. So you're going to put it behind that little silver latch right there. Same as the brother. And let me just kind of make sure that it's tight. Sorry. Okay. Back on focus. Then you're going to bring it behind this little silver thingamajig right here. And then you're going to make sure the thread goes through that little opening, down, and around. And there is a little lever, and how you release that lever, you can see it from here, but I'm going to have to bring it up some so that you guys can see. You see? And how I moved it up was with the hand wheel on the side. It moves it up and down. That's actually your needle. So you're just going to take it and you're going to come around in this little opening in the back of that silver piece. There's a little opening, believe it or not. As soon as I can find it. I'm sorry, this doesn't have the opening. This has the little, you just have to go behind this silver piece right here. And then bring it down. So, at the end, right here, you're going to go bring the thread behind this part right there. And then bring it down that little opening. Then you're going to come down to here. And you're going to, you see those little pieces right there? You're just going to put your thread behind there. And this is an automatic threader. I don't know how to do it on these machines, so I'm not going to even try. But normally on the embroidery machine, it kind of does some thingamajig like this, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to do the needle threader, but I'm just gonna put the thread through the needle the old-fashioned way. And I'm trying to get this camera to focus. I'm so sorry. Make sure there's no loop, or it's not all twisted around the needle whenever you do that, because then it's not threaded, and then the thread is going to pop whenever you're sewing. So next, the bobbin. I took the bobbin case off, and the bobbins have one hole at the top on one side and then two holes at the bottom on the other side. Use the side that has one hole. Place it inside of your machine. Find one of those little openings and just slide it through. You're going to take your hand wheel and push it forward until you grab the bobbin thread at the bottom. You see that little loop that just formed? So you're going to take it and you're going to pull the little loop. You see? And so now your bobbin thread is coming out. Keep it up under your presser foot like this. Keep this up under here. I would kind of move this out. And both of them going towards the back and out of the way. Put your bobbin case back on, or bobbin cover back on. And you are ready to go. So I'm going to do a sample piece on a piece of fabric so that you guys can see what it looks like when your machine is threaded correctly. So I'm just putting a little sample piece of fabric right here. I'm just going to start down from the middle part so that I can hold this camera right. Put this down. Oh, your machine had to be off whenever you thread it. So I'm cutting it on now. It's on the first setting, which is just a straight stitch. Putting my foot on the paddle. You actually should cut the little strings that, see, you actually should cut that, but for demonstration purposes, I'm not going to do that. All right, let's lift it up. And you see, you have a straight stitch right there. There's some stitches that are kind of longer than the others. But, oh goodness, I'm pulling the needle. Therefore, you would need to change the tension. I'm not sure. I left it at auto, and I pulled these levers all the way to the end because 3 was not working. So this is how it looks on the back and the front. So therefore you threaded your machine. You always gotta kind of play with it to see, you know, what works best for you. This is just my backup machine. This is not my main machine. I will be doing like sample projects and stuff like that on here just to keep it running. But this was a thrift store machine that I got for $15, and it said the bobbin needed to be adjusted. And if you want to see the video on how I adjusted the bobbin to make it work, because this machine did not work at all. If you want to see how I did that, stay tuned. I'm going to put a video on this channel on how to adjust the bobbin. So until the next time on Sew Inspire Me, you guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Alright, if you haven't watched my video on the threads that I use be sure to watch that video so that you can know what types of thread to use for what machines. And this is the first step to threading your machine. This is similar to the Brother machine as well. And it is to put your spool of thread on the spool pin. So that's the spool pin. When you put it on, make sure you put the cap on. To hold it in place so it can not slip off whenever you're threading your machine, because this moves a lot whenever you're sewing. Make sure the thread is going towards the back. Make sure it's not all tangled up either around anything. I said I was going to get me some of those thread holder things from Amazon. But you want to make sure that it's going towards the back. Alright, you guys, I promised that I would show you guys how to thread the Singer machine. So here's the video. If you want to know how I thread this machine and how you thread most Singer machines, stay tuned to this video.